So I don't know what that black truck was doing. It kind of went into the left turn lane and then was kind of halfway in it when it went across the intersection and came back. So you'll see this black truck up here. It pulls out of the driveway, but then he's driving on the wrong side of the road. Don't forget, this is the United States. The other side, the right side. Check out the G6 on the right. It's got a huge wing on the trunk. This minivan up here has a sticker on the back window, which is fine, except that's where their third light is, and it's covering the light. That is against the law. Watch the black Honda. The heck are these hillbillies doing, man? Seriously. Watch that white vehicle up there on the right. Another late entry. There's way too much of this around here. Watch that minivan or whatever that is up ahead. They come into this lane, but then they get right back into that left lane. What are you doing? I think I'll just at the last second decide I would like to turn right. This is pulling into Bird's Barbecue in Durham. It's on Cheek Road. If you're ever in this area, go here. Trust me, go here. Get any type of meat that they have. Get some type of plate with different types of meat on it. The owner is really, really awesome, and this place is really good. Oh gosh, it's so good. So this is coming through the airport. I'm going to the observation deck, and there's two hillbillies just blocking the road. They decide they just want to sit in the middle of the street and talk to each other. Get out of the road, you dummies. Get the heck off the road. Go meet somewhere and talk. These people have a left turn arrow, which means the bike cannot go, but you'll see the bike stops and then tries to go real quick to beat the yellow light. Yeah, the correct way to do that is to stop at the corner and push the button and wait for the next cycle, not bicycle. Oh, that was pretty funny. The next light cycle. Not light cycle like in his trunk. Never mind. Some more people that don't know how to cross a street, and then they start walking outside of the crosswalk. It's hard to see if you look way up there. There's a car that stops in the middle of the road to pick something up. Now, I don't know if they dropped it or whatever, but just thought that was interesting. They stopped and got out to pick something up. Don't know what it was. Must have been worth picking up, I'm sure. This is so typical, not just here, this is everywhere. Look at the dudes on the right, and they're working, and you're going to see they're all standing around, and there's one guy in the hole digging. And I understand you could probably only fit one dude in the hole, but it's like, how come the other dudes get to stand around while the one dude gets to do all the work? So see, this gray car up ahead was it was all over the lines. I couldn't figure out what they were doing. I figured they were on their phone. It was simply an old guy that didn't know how to drive. Just another person sitting behind the line at the blinking yellow. Blinking yellow is the same as a green dot. I don't know why they have these stupid blinking yellows. People get confused. It should just be a green dot. And they're gonna sit here. They should be in the intersection so that when the light turns red, they're able to go. But no! They're gonna sit here, and then the light's gonna turn red, and because they're behind the line, they can't go. I don't know. There's too much of this around here. People need to take some driving lessons. This drives me nuts. And you'll see they actually pulled forward a little bit. Now they're halfway over the line, and the light turned red, and they still sat there. Once you cross that line, you are in the intersection. Even if your bumper is hanging over, you can go without getting a ticket. People around here just should not be driving. They're too stupid. So you'll see this Toyota SUV come from the left. It gets all the way in the right lane because I guess it wants to exit, but it wasn't paying attention and it got behind somebody slower, which is fine, just stay there and exit, but instead they get impatient and they have to go back around and get back over. People around here are so impatient. This is hard to see if you look way up there on the other side of the other freeway. You'll see some smoke. That's where a homeless person lives, and that's their little campfire. This car right here in the left turn lane decides at the last second it wants to go straight. Just turn left, find a place to turn around, and come back in this direction. There's no reason to do all these stupid things, people. So we're going to get a red light here. The other light's going to turn green. You'll see the truck on the left. As soon as it turns green, they're going to try and beat the car to the right, to the intersection, see? And they turn in front of them. Now, I don't know the legality on that, because technically that car coming from the right has the right-of-way. Believe it or not, I was in a car that I was a passenger, and they did this, and they got pulled over. That was not here, because obviously there's no cops around here. Watch the SUV coming from the left. They go all the way across to the right. They should have just stayed in the left lane. If you want to go that fast, just chill over there in the left lane. You'll be passing everybody, because they end up coming back over a lane or two after they went all the way to the right. There's no reason for stuff like that. Just another car in that middle section there didn't know which way it wanted to go and decided it wanted to just stop in between both freeways. These are the birds of Walmart. Watch the red car on the left. We also want to turn right. They need to turn right, but then they want to turn left at that next traffic light. But instead, they're going to go around everybody. That's the double yellow line right there. They're going around. They're driving down the wrong side of the road. People, I'm telling you, they're just too dumb. They need more traffic cops here. If everybody was getting tickets, people would stop doing this stupid stuff. Check out the Camaro donk. Another person driving on the wrong side of the road. I don't know what it is with these dumb hillbillies. There's just no brain in their head. That's what it is. Watch the red car in front of me. Another late exit. So I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to show something on YouTube that I found. The guy's name for this channel is called Chuck Bronson. That's not the dude's real name. And what he is a cop watcher. Cop watchers are cop haters. What they do is they're just citizens. They police the police. And these are not the only people that do it. The only reason why I'm showing this guy is because this guy drives like garbage. But they drive around at night, mostly at night, and they have scanners. This isn't the only person doing this. There's a lot of people that do this. And when they hear something come over the radio, they go and park out front or whatever, and they video the cops in case the cops do something wrong. This particular guy I've seen after a traffic stop, him chase down the person that was pulled over and tell them that their rights were violated and stuff. It's like, you don't know that. You don't know what's going on. You just know that they were pulled over. You don't really know the conversations that were taking place. But the reason why I want to show this stuff, this dude has cameras on his car and he drives like garbage. It took him forever to notice that the light was green there. And then you'll see where he's driving down this street, and you'll see where he's actually like weaving around. You'll see him slowly go to the left and then slowly back to the right and then slowly back to the left. And he cannot hold his lane. Now, there's a reason for this I'll talk about in a second. But I'm just going to keep showing clips. The light's green on this third clip right here. He's still sitting there. He doesn't know that it's green. Why is this? Well, he's got this running live on his phone on YouTube. This is a live YouTube channel. Look at that. Look at this. This dude drives like garbage. He's horrible. He's self-incriminating. He should actually get a ton of tickets himself just from his footage. But what's happening is because he's running this live on YouTube from his phone, he's reading the comments on the side of the video while he's driving. And you know this because if you watch this video and you listen to it, I took the sound off, you'll hear him, if you see the comments scrolling on the left, you'll hear him reading them out loud and answering them out loud. But you would think if you have a camera on your car, especially if you're a cop watcher, that you would drive better. Look where he stops with the stop signs. Look how far in the intersection he goes before he actually stops. And it's not the camera angle either. You can tell, like, even if that's the hood of the car that the camera's on, good job, guy, you almost hit that car. Even if the camera's on the hood, it's too far forward. If the camera's on the roof of the car and you're looking at the roof, he's still too far forward. No matter how you look at this from the camera angle, he's way too far forward when he stops. It's like, stop behind the line, people. Another clip, the light turned green, the car in front of him went, and he did not. He's not paying attention. And then he turns left. Let's see, is that a straight? He's driving in the left turn lane, driving all the way down in the left turn, and at the last second comes back to the right. He's not paying attention. He's too busy reading his phone. This dude should actually have his license taken away. He's horrible. And he wants to do cop watching and tell them what they're doing wrong. Maybe you shouldn't be such a hypocrite. And then he goes down this street. This is not a one-way street. And people are parked on the wrong sides of the road. Look on the left side right there. People are parked the wrong way. Just like here. There's tons of hillbillies where he's at, obviously, and that's probably why he drives like crap. This dude's a hillbilly. Look at all the people parked facing the wrong way. Oh my gosh. Their cars should just be towed away. It's horrible. Horrible people, man. No regard for the law at all. Another one where the light was red. Look how far into the intersection he stopped. Why would you do that? So I'm going to show a piece of this where he's driving down this street. This is a one-way street. And he's weaving all around. And it's hard to tell because this is real. This is in real time right here where he's just kind of, I don't know if it's 25 or whatever it is. So he's just cruising. But he's weaving around. Look, he goes over the line. He's in both lanes right now. He's driving straight over the middle of the street. This dude sucks. This dude's horrible. Watch, he'll probably stop in the intersection again. Look how far up he stops. Dude. So anyway, I'm going to take that same clip and I'm going to speed it up. If you exaggerate the speed, you'll actually be able to see what I'm talking about easier. You'll see it moves around faster that way if you see it moving faster. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So anyway, I just thought I'd talk about that. Something a little different. This is his buddy in the limo. He's going to actually stop in the middle of the street to talk to the guy. You're sitting here talking about what cops are doing wrong, but you can't even drive correctly. Dude, you're a hypocrite. You're a total hypocrite. You suck at driving, dude.